Hey guys, it's WZ Studios, and today we're going to be looking at Lego then versus now. Let's get right into it. So right in front of you, we have the old Stormtrooper and the new Stormtrooper. Now, I do realize that Star Wars, Lucasfilm themselves changed the model of the helmet and stuff, but I think the way Lego has changed over the years is really amazing. Like for instance, you see on the older version, 2008 Stormtrooper, really nice. I like it a lot still. Basic detailing, you see that Lego didn't put much money into their printing. I thought it was pretty good, and as you can see on the new one, it's definitely more detailed. It's actually higher resolution too. If you can see that the old one has a black head, and then the new one has a what Jang Bricks likes to call the angry clone. It is angry. Here are the helmets. You can see how much nicer the newer one is, which is on your left, which is this one if you don't know your lefts and rights. Yeah, which one do you guys like more? I personally like the old one because of how cool it was. I always wanted an old Stormtrooper. Now, most of these are going to be Star Wars, but I have two other ones that aren't Star Wars, which I'll save for like later on in the video. The next one we have is the good old Skywalker. This is obviously an age difference. This isn't a model difference such as a first order clone trooper, stormtrooper. I don't know why I said first troop. On your right, you can see this is the 2008 Skywalker from the Death Star, but then on this other side is from 2018. This is the old Luke Skywalker, and this is the young one. Age difference is what this one is mainly, but you can see also detailing in the face is a huge difference. You can see back then that the face was like kind of scary. It wasn't really accurate, but I like Lego's style. It's just basic. It's a toy. I mean, collectible figures. You can see that his classic belt hasn't changed at all, really. Just on his waist right there. A little bit more detail on the older one. You can see it has like a more printing on it. Yeah, nice stuff. I like this guy a lot. You can see that this one has a cape. Obviously, the back printing I believe is. Oh yeah, this one didn't have back printing, that's right. Here's one of my favorite differences. It is old Chewbacca and the new Chewbacca. You can see the old one had little to no painting on him. It was good detailing. I like the fur detailing on him a lot. He's got the nice little belt right there for his arrow. And then on the new one, he also has printing on the legs right here. And this one doesn't. This one's just plain old classic, great nostalgic figures. I always liked how they had no printing. You can see that the new one is actually a bit taller. It's because of his new molding. This one's more scarier. This one's more freaky. This one's actually kind of cool, but just by looking at it, I think I have 3 of this one. That's pretty cool. I think 2 of this guy. Yeah. What do you guys think? I personally like the older one on this one, basically because of nostalgic reasons and the way it looks. It looks more realistic than this one. This one looks like it's a clone trooper, like from the Clone series, which I think it was part of it, like the Wookiee series. I forget. If you take it off, no printing on the torso. And yeah, I mean, definitely a nice figure to have. Which one do you think is better? Alright, so now we're just going to do something that's not Star Wars. It is the Series 1 clown versus the Series 18 clown. Now, these two actually have great similarities, basically in the face and the coloring. So, Series 1 clown definitely is more nostalgic. I'm going to use that word a lot in this video, so just be prepared. I don't know. I mean, they're both clowns. They're like 10-year difference, 11-year difference. I personally like the older one just because of his hair, really. His hair and his colors is awesome. Really nice stuff. This guy, he reminds me of the Joker, basically just because of this thing, the Disco Joker. Pretty cool figure, but really the similarity is the face. Not much going on between the two. Now, this guy did come with 2 little silly balloons, whatever those are called, like animal balloons. You can see that they cheapened out a little bit on this one because they printed on the tie on this guy because they didn't have a tie molding. But then on this guy, they actually made a tie, which has been around for a while now. It's just to save money, I guess, on printing. And yeah, you can see this guy's basic printing. Not much to go. Not much to see. This guy had a lot of printing. That's why I like him better. Really nice figure. Oh, lordy. Back to Star Wars. This is another one of my most favorites. The new Yoda versus the old Yoda. The old Yoda is definitely my favorite. Basically because of detailing on his little bald head. Really nice. The new one is kind of too cartoonish for me. I mean, I realized what they were doing just to get more detail in. New one has hair. The torso on this one's actually better than the newer one. Yes, it's okay. He's more defined. He's more realistic in this one, torso detailing wise. The way I like to point this guy out is that this guy is a CGI version, this guy is a puppet version. You know, really nice figures. I like them both a lot, but personally, I like this guy mainly because of his head. It's really defined. It just takes you to the Star Wars galaxy is what it feels like. Last but certainly not least, one of my favorite figures, one of my favorite, most unique figures are the Ghosties. You can see, well, there's a difference between the two, obviously. This is from the Monster Fighters, really nice series. Wish they make some more. And this is like from 2006 or 2008. Yes, both of these do glow in the dark. You can see how yellowed out this one is. It's because of the, it's really mainly because of the glow in the dark plastic they used. It was more yellow back then, but now I guess they had glow in the dark paint, which turned out yellow. Turned out white. Yeah, personally, I have to say that the newer one's my favorite because it's more scary. It's like, you know, scary movie. It reminds me of that guy. You see that they both have a similar body build to them. You can see that they're both white. And let's just go ahead and make them glow in the dark. Let me turn up my lights here. I know, it's pretty weird. Alright. Turning off every light, and then the backlight. Yeah, you can see the newer one definitely glows a lot more than the older one. I guess that's because of really just mostly wear. Pretty cool. You can see, just zoom up on that a bit more. Yeah, I guess the older one lost most of its glow in the dark ability. But a pretty cool figure. Which one do you like more? I think this one's nicer. They also used the basic black heads. I like how they stuck with that nice white body. These are really good figures for these are good figures for like Halloween parties and stuff. Two really unique figures that I don't see very often. I think these are the most underrated figures, basically because of their lack of detail, which they don't really need lack detail because they're ghosts. You don't have to see them, you know. They're invisible. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, give me a nice like. Subscribe if you're new, and if you like the content I do, feel free. And it is not hurtful if you do or not. So see you guys in the next video. Peace out.